Din, din, din. WSDN.
And hello, welcome to another episode of WSDN TV. I'm here today with Simon Mont, who's been doing a lot of research on worker self-directed nonprofits, talking to a lot of them, and finding that, interestingly, many worker self-directed nonprofits are fiscally sponsored by other organizations, which means that they basically come under the umbrella of another organization to operate their project, almost as if they're an autonomous entity. But why are we finding that that's happening a lot? What is the benefit of that?
Well, when you first start an organization, there's this downpour of administrative responsibilities. And being under the umbrella of a fiscal sponsorship allows you to stay dry while focusing on your more programmatic activities.
Okay. But don't you eventually need to be able to do those administrative tasks yourself?
Eventually, but hiring experts to deal with those administrative burdens at the beginning often contains the seeds of hierarchy, because those experts will exert a disproportionate control over the direction of the organization.
Oh, got it. But don't you end up being under the control of this umbrella anyways?
Well, I'm under the umbrella, but I can walk wherever I want, right? So in the context of a fiscal sponsorship, it's really clear that the program leaders are the best situated to make decisions about the programs themselves. And then the board shows up in more of a supportive and enabling capacity.
Right, that makes sense. It's kind of like I'm the board and I'm here holding the umbrella, and it frees you up to do the work that you want to do.
Do whatever I want to do, exactly.
Yeah, that's great. It seems like the very same thing could happen if you have an autonomous nonprofit. You don't have to be fiscally sponsored. You can just make sure that there are clear agreements about who makes the decisions, and also make sure that as you begin to build your administrative capacity, it doesn't create the same kind of hierarchies.
Absolutely. And in the context of fiscal sponsorship, it's important that you have an agreement with your fiscal sponsorship that clearly spells out how the decisions are going to get made.
That makes a lot of sense. So it seems like you could go either way, but fiscal sponsorship is basically creating really fertile ground. So that's why we're seeing so many worker self-directed nonprofits being under the umbrella